2027. We are ready to join Atiku and Peter Obi coalition. Nigerians will soon hear more about it. Nnpp declares. Okay. The new Nigeria People's Party (Nnpp) has expressed readiness to join a broad political coalition with former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and Labour Party's Peter Obi to challenge President Bola Tinubu in 2027 general elections, as reported by Punch. The party has maintained its support for coalition talks since the conclusion of the 2023 elections. It believes that aligning with like-minded leaders is necessary to offer Nigerians a credible alternative and promote good governance. Nnpp sees the potential alliance with Atiku and Obi as a strategic step towards building a strong opposition capable of defeating the ruling All Progressive Congress. So this coalition people now, what name are you going to give your party? Because obviously people are not going to be under PDP or LP. People are forming another coalition, and NPP is also willing to join right now. So the three of them coming together, probably other parties too will join. Who is going to be the president? Who is going to be the running mate? What's the name of the party? And all of those things. We need to know fast though. Because all of you are just saying you want to do coalition, you want to join coalition. That's what we are hearing. Said NNPP sees the potential alliance with Atiku and Obi as a strategic step towards building a strong opposition capable of defeating the ruling All Progressive Congress. The party is currently holding quiet discussions with various political groups, including the People's Democratic Party and the Labour Party, and plans to make its position public in the coming months. Okay. While open to collaboration, the NNPP insists that any coalition must preserve its identity. The party does not support measures that will cause it to lose its name, structure, or value. So how do you now want to do it? How do you want to do it? When you want you don't want to merge the parties all together. You just want to be there, but you want to support the coalition of Peter Obi and Atiku, just like that. Okay. As part of its preparation, the NNPP is set to begin a public review of President Tinubu's performance after 2 years in office. This assessment will highlight areas where the current administration has failed to deliver on its promises, reinforcing the party's arguments for change. The NNPP's willingness to join forces with Atiku and Obi adds weight on the growing calls for united opposition, and we are open to discussions with individuals and political parties towards 2027. That remains our position. Nigerians will also hear more about our engagement. We will remain NNPP. All options are on the table, but we will not lose our identity, he said. Okay, that's the way you put it, that you're not going to lose your identity. No problem. Pauline Patrick says, it's the strongest opposition party we need, or someone who can fix Nigeria. It's the same thing now. It's going to have a party. You can't just come out from nowhere and say you want to be the president. You have to be a member of a party, and that is the most important thing. And secondly, this article was once in that Asoro for good 8 years as VP. So Obasanjo, what did he do? What does VP do? Pauline Patrick. I'm not saying that Atiku should rule also in this country, but just look at it. What does VP really do in this country? They hardly do anything. They don't. Shetima right now, he's not useful as a VP. He's not. Even Atiku, when he was there, Obasanjo didn't allow him to do anything. They hardly do anything. Oshibaju, what did he do? Except for when Buhari travels, at least when Buhari travels, you see the VP is working. But even Shetima, even when the president travels, they see him brake lights. You don't even know if you have a VP in this country. They hardly do anything. So what do you expect Atiku to do when he was in Asoro for good 8 years? After privatizing all our amenities, what's amenities? Amenities that we also be enjoying today. I wonder for some Nigerians who still see these people like leaders. Okay, don't see them now. Uguru Ogobotri says, NNPP is not a party. They have seen their strength in the last general election. When the Nigerians wanted them to join tickets with PO, they refused, claiming PO is lower to their Kwakwanso. So now they want to produce Northern president, and they are calling PO. Seeing Kwakwanso has left them to APC, and their party has no meaning again. Well, that's their problem. Paul Binga says there is no coalition or measure that will retain your name, structure, and your values. Exactly. You want to retain an independent political force in the measure where your party is minority. On one state governor will not grant your vision, and this is where problem will emerge. If the coalition succeed in controlling the FG, exactly, there will be problem. Because if you form a coalition, you people would definitely have a name. You cannot say it is PDP, LP, NNPP party. You people have to coin a name together, so that we know that yes, these three parties are forming a coalition together. Because I don't know. Samuel Machuku says the grave mistake Obi will make in his entire political life is to yield to Atiku's deception to vice him. I'm telling you. I don't trust that Atiku to let him stand on his own and lose. Atiku is not destined to be a president. It is well. But I don't think Peter Obi would give in. He cannot even do that. Peter Obi is our president. It's either him or nobody. Atiku can be the vice. But that Atiku will be the president and Peter Obi will not be the vice. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Dennis Oyodo says, it will not work on both. Whom do you think will step down as vice president? Obi or Atiku? Any party presenting not in 2027 election cannot succeed. Or else Tinubu will win the election by wide margin. Exactly. So it's not going to work. If Peter Obi is going to be the vice, it's definitely not going to work. Divine FM says Peter Obi will contest and win his presidential election. Okay. Chidi Alban says, I don't think Bat represents Nigerians or the South. He's just for Southwest, especially Lagos. I wish Bat what he wishes Nigeria in 2027. Amen. Michael Taiwo says, there's freedom of choice for anyone to join any party, whether as an asset or liability. To me, Nnpp have no electoral value of votes. Atiku needs them to boost his fast depleting reputation. It is well. Salah says Atiku is a bad omen. Indeed. You've tried presidency for a very long time and you are still not winning. Why not just let go? Why not just let go? Egodo for Samuel says, please remove Atiku from the calculation. Exactly. I don't think Peter Obi would form it, because he himself has not even come outside to say anything on this coalition. Atiku himself he has not said anything about coalition. It is just other parties that are coming out to say coalition. The people are calling that wants to form the coalition, they have not even come outside themselves to say, okay, yes, I want to form a coalition with Atiku. I want to form a coalition with Peter Obi. Let us hear from them first. For somebody else said, I said it over and over again that me, Peter Obi should not merge with Atiku Abubakar. If he wants to rule Nigeria as a president, Atiku will never rule Nigeria until he dies. Peter Obi, don't merge with Atiku Abubakar. I hope he is listening. I hope that he really, really hears and not merge with Atiku, because he's really not just going to lose the election. Well, Wale Alba says, with the merger of Atiku and Obi, there is nothing called Tinubu or APC again in 2027. Please mark my words. Okay. Also called Benzi says, all they need is Obi versus Squad Council 2027 tickets. But what about INEC and Supreme Court? I don't know. That Supreme Court, INEC, I don't even know how to do their matter. There are really, really big problems. Big problem. God help us. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.